It's a good few minutes before we hear the sound of the door sliding open behind us. I raise my eyes and see the officers stride back in. They step aside and allow a tall, powerfully built man wearing only a loincloth to enter the room. My eyes follow him as he steps imperiously forward and comes to a stop before us, legs in a wide stance, hands on hips. He peruses us silently, no hint of warmth in his forbidding expression. I steal a glance at him, taking in acres of pale gray skin, decorated with swirls of tattoos that snake around his arms and make their way across his broad, muscled chest. My eyes flick down, noting the muscular thighs and a large, unmistakable bulge in his loincloth. I take in a sharp breath. Jesus, this guy is a priest? I force my gaze back up and meet his dark, glittering eyes that are fixed on me. For an endless moment, I'm caught in his stare. My pulse races, and I feel myself flush. Who the is this guy? Then I see him nod to someone behind me. An instant later, two beautiful women come forward, wearing only loincloths, just like him. He indicates with his eyes where they should sit, and they go to a mat set at the back of the room, gracefully kneeling on the floor. Who are these women? Are they his assistants? I have no time to ponder this as the Cicatar lowers himself to the floor beside the incense burner, placing his hands on his crossed legs. One of the officers comes forward, bearing a small box, which he places at the Cicatar's feet, then withdraws. The Cicatar takes it, and I see him select a dark pink stone, then place it on the incense burner. This must be the boral crystal I've heard so much about. As it heats up, I see it change color to a dark purple. I cast a quick look at my Venorian friends, just to check they are all right. Trailer meets my eyes and nods imperceptibly. Good. Then, my attention is back on the priest. His eyes are glued to the boral crystal as he begins to chant a prayer to the mighty goddess Taya, asking her to shine a light and root out all darkness. His prayer finished, he raises his eyes and observes us again. But this time, there is a difference in his gaze. It takes me a moment to realize he's in some kind of trance. His eyes stare, but there is a blank quality to them. As they come to rest on me, I feel a shiver of energy pulse down my spine. What on earth is he doing? Is this how he scans people? What can he see? One by one, I see him scan each of us. When he comes to Avery, he pauses. He stares at her in intense concentration for what seems like forever, but she doesn't squirm. Instead, I see her drown in his gaze, deep breaths coming in and out of her. What is going on? As he continues to focus his gaze on Avery, I look quickly to Troy. He shrugs as if to say, hell if I know. My gaze transfers to Praval and Trailer. They shake their heads, confirming they too have no clue why Avery seems to be getting all this attention. I bring my focus back to the Cicatar. He holds himself very stiffly, his eyes never leaving Avery. He almost looks as if he's in pain. Then, I hear him emit a low growl. He takes deep breaths in and out, grunting with every exhale. What is happening to him? His tail, which until now had been lying dormant on the floor, springs up, swirling with nervous energy. And there's something else. The bulge in his loincloth has become a solidly erect tree trunk. He's turned on? On the back of that thought, there's another. My God, he's big. My eyes stray to the two women at the back. They too are taking deep breaths in and out as they look devotedly at him. The one on the right, who seems to be only in her early 20s, slides a hand down to her crotch and begins rubbing herself through the loincloth. I'm suddenly conscious of a wave of sexual energy bouncing around the room, all of it emanating from him, the Cicatar. He continues grunting deeply, eyes locked on Avery. With each grunt, I feel the sexual tension ramp up. My panties are growing damp, and not with sweat. I breathe in a male, musky smell. It's him. Now I, too, am taking deep breaths in and out, inhaling that intoxicating masculine scent with all my might.